Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Charlotte. I am a junior year nursing student at the University of Pennsylvania. I hope if you haven't already that you go and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. I post once a week, usually on the weekend. Today I wanted to do a get ready with me kind of like makeup tutorial because I'm not the best at makeup, but I have kind of found what works for me, and I did talk about it briefly in some other videos. So I was gonna follow up with that and do this video. And while I'm doing my makeup routine, I'm just going to answer some questions. A while back, I asked you guys on my Insta story what you wanted to know and some questions that you wanted me to answer in a Q&A. So I'm gonna address those now, and let's just jump right in. I have just foundation on and some concealer because I did that already this morning, but I'm going to show you the rest of my routine and some of the products that I use. So let's see. So let me just talk through what I already have done. The first thing that I do is I go in with my Vacation Eyes Eye Brightening Gel from Target, and I just put this under my eyes and around them to get rid of darkness and dark circles. It just kind of brightens everything up. And then I have my Tarte concealer that I used. I have raved about this in so many videos. It's just amazing. And then my Bye Bye foundation from It Cosmetics. I love this because I don't like to wear super heavy foundation, and this is a lighter full coverage moisturizer. So that is what I have on my face already. Now I'm going to go in and I'm gonna do blush and highlighter and bronzer and show you how I do that. So the first question that was asked is why I decided to create a YouTube channel, which is a great question. And I'm going to answer it now. I created a YouTube channel because I love YouTube. I watch a lot of YouTubers. I've been watching YouTube for a while. And I just felt like a lot of the videos I was watching they didn't always apply to me because of my major or because of some of the things that I was interested in. Because, you know, we all kind of have like niche interests. So I wanted to make my own channel and tailor it to people who are interested in similar things as me, who have, you know, an interest in nursing in the future. And also, I just think I wanted to promote like positivity and a sense of community with some of the people that follow my YouTube channel. And it hasn't grown too much yet, but I've watched a lot of videos, and, you know, people are just, they say be patient, and, you know, eventually you'll get, you know, a bigger following. And so far I do have a lot of people who watch my videos and support me, and I'm really grateful for every single one of you, so thank you. But yeah, that's basically why I decided to create this YouTube channel, just to help other people kind of navigate these challenges that can come during high school, college, even middle school age years, and post-college. Okay, so I just used this Laura Geller blush and highlighter. So I did the blush on my cheeks and then the highlighter. And now I'm gonna go in with the Butter Bronzer. I am not good at bronzer in the slightest, so we'll see how this goes. And then another question that was asked is how I'm able to do a lot at school, and how I kind of like manage my time. I talk about how I manage my time a little bit in my how I use my planner video, which I'll link up here. But I am just the type of person who really likes to get involved. That was also me in high school, so that really hasn't changed. And I just think that getting involved in things that interest you is very positive because it allows you to meet new people and to just dive deeper into your passions. So the way that I'm able to do this and still, you know, do college, because that's a thing, I use my planner a lot, and I also make like to-do lists. I set aside time for each kind of activity per week, but just making sure that I also like take time for myself, even though I'm like in the middle of doing these activities and stuff, because otherwise you just, I feel like you'll spiral if you're not taking that time to just relax and do things outside of your activities and outside of school. So just like balancing and understanding that there's only 24 hours in a day, and you can't do too much. So know your own limits, because not everybody is able to do a ton, and I totally understand that. I kind of found my balance, and you know, the beginning of freshman year I did sign up for a lot, but I kind of scaled it back a little because I realized like I can't do this. I wasn't doing as well in school as I wanted to. So just making sure you know your own limits and taking a step back if you feel like it's just overwhelming and you're not taking that necessary time for yourself. Okay. Now I'm going to do some eyeshadow. So I'm going to use the Don't Quit Your Daydream palette from Tarte. I love Tarte, if you can't tell. I wish that I was sponsored by them, but a girl can dream. Okay, and then the next question I had was what kind of clinicals are you doing? And what are your clinical tips? So if you guys want to see like a clinical tips video, I definitely am interested in making one now that my first half of the clinicals for this semester is over. I did talk a little bit about my clinical in my What's in My Clinical Bag video, but I will talk more about it now. I am doing, so comment down below if you want to see like a clinical tip video. But I'm doing my medical surgical nursing, so that is equivalent to like nursing of the middle-aged and older adults. So I'm doing that rotation currently. And I just finished up, our semester's kind of split in two, so we have one clinical the first half and then a second location for our clinical the second half of the semester. So my first part that I just concluded was on the cardiothoracic surgery unit, which was really interesting and I just really loved it. And I am going to be going now, we switch next week, I'm going to be moving to the liquid oncology unit, so a lot of chemotherapy patients. But I love clinical. I think it's really kind of cemented for me the fact that I love nursing, and I'm definitely happy with the choice that I made to pursue nursing. So those are my clinical locations. I'm gonna do eyeliner now. This is my, I don't know how to say this, Ciate, maybe, Fierce Flex, liquid eyeliner. I'm not good at eyeliner at all, so bear with me. So that didn't go great, but it's okay. So I'm gonna do mascara. Okay, the last question that I'm going to answer is, how long have you and your boyfriend been dating? And this was asked, and you know, I was like, okay, I'll share a little bit about Chad, my boyfriend. He has made guest appearances in some of my videos. We have been dating in November, it will be a year and a half, so it's been great. I'm just gonna put some lip balm on, because my lips are pretty dry before I put on any lip product. But yeah, we've been dating for a while. We met here at Penn. We're both in the band together. He graduated from Penn. Actually, I'll answer one more question because that was kind of short. But okay, and then Somebody asked, sorry, I'm just looking, I wrote some of them down. Somebody asked, what do you want to do after college? That is a good question. No, actually I have a pretty good idea of what I want to do. This is like a little sample I got from Ipsy, the Tarte H2O, it's lip gloss. After college, I want to definitely work in the neonatal field. I really love neonatology. I love babies. So I want, like, ultimately to become a nurse practitioner, and Penn has a neonatal nurse practitioner program, but you have to work in the field for a couple years before you get your master's. So I'm hoping to work in a NICU somewhere, wherever I can find a job, most likely, but trying to work in a NICU somewhere and get some experience and then get my master's so that I can be a nurse practitioner and have, you know, like, just more capabilities. Now I'm just going in with, like, this pressed powder that I have. But yeah, I really love nursing. I'm really glad that I picked it, and I just think as a nurse practitioner, I'll be able to do more and help out in more ways. So that's kind of something that excites me, and that's why I ultimately want to go back to school. But I also want to stay open. I think a big part of going to nursing school is keeping an open mind, because you might go in like thinking you want a certain specialty, but then deciding like, oh, that's not really for me, or you find something that's more interesting to you in your clinicals and whatever. So I just think like going in with an open mind is like the best thing that you could do, because some things might change, or you might not be able to get a job in a certain specialty that you were hoping for. So, tip of the day. Yikes, I'm dropping everything, sorry. But yes, that is my makeup routine. And I'm gonna take my hair down. It's been off this whole time, but yeah. So that is basically it. I know this was a very like last minute video. I've been just like really super busy. I apologize. I haven't been able to do like super intense videos, but I do want to get some of the ones that I've talked about up. If you guys are interested in seeing any particular video, I'm always open to requests. Comment those down below, but I definitely want to do one about clinical tips now that I kind of know what's going on in clinicals. And I also wanted to do one just about like self-confidence and body image, because I've been having a lot of questions about that from people, and I think, you know, it's hard this time of life, like this age, it's hard because you're always seeing things that could make you compare yourself to others and struggle in that sense. So I'm gonna definitely try to do a video about that. But if you guys have any other requests, like I said, comment them down below. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. That helps out my channel. And I hope you guys subscribe. Go follow me on social media. It's all linked down below. I'm making TikToks now, so go see that if you're interested. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great week. Bye.